1901. A new century. Nobody knows what's in it yet. Scientific breakthroughs, wars that will kill more people than any before them. But that's later. Right now, it's January 1st, 1901. 6 British colonies become one country. They had been arguing about it for 10 years. Different laws, different customs, different railway gauges. Trains literally couldn't cross from one colony to the next. In the end, they voted. The Commonwealth of Australia. 1 year later, Australian women get the right to vote and stand for Parliament. Britain will catch up in 1918. The new country also introduces a dictation test for unwanted immigrants. 50 words in any European language the officer chooses. Speak perfect English? The officer picks French. This test will only be abolished in 1958. January 22nd. Queen Victoria dies at Osborne House on the Isle of Wight. She is 81. She has been on the throne for 63 years. A quarter of the world's population, British subjects. Her family refuses to accept she is dying. Her doctor secretly telegraphs her grandson, Kaiser Wilhelm II. In 1914, he will go to war with Britain. Now he sits beside her bed. No one alive knows how to bury a monarch. The last royal funeral was 64 years ago. Her final instructions are carried out in secret. Inside the coffin, her husband's dressing gown, a cast of his hand. She has slept with it every night for 40 years. And hidden beneath the flowers, a photograph of John Brown, her personal servant, a lock of his hair. The funeral is assembled in a rush. Then, on the day, something goes wrong. The horses panic, the harness breaks, the coffin almost falls. For a moment, no one knows what to do. Then the sailors step in. They take the ropes and pull the gun carriage themselves. Since then, sailors have pulled the gun carriage at every royal funeral. January 10th, Spindletop, near Beaumont, Texas. A drilling crew hits oil. Not a leak, not a trickle. The ground explodes upward. Oil shoots 50 meters into the air. Mud, gas, black rain. The roar can be heard for kilometers. Men run toward it, then away from it. The well keeps flowing for 9 days before anyone gets it under control. One hole in the ground produces more oil than every other American well combined. Nobody standing there is thinking about highways, or suburbs, or traffic. Nobody is thinking about tanks, or plastics, or the atmosphere. They're just trying not to get covered in oil. Spring, Stuttgart. Wilhelm Maybach finishes a new car. It doesn't look like a carriage with an engine bolted on. Lower, longer. The engine in the front, the driver sitting behind it. The man who ordered it is Emil Jelinek, businessman, diplomat, racing enthusiast. When the car is ready, Jelinek gives it a name. Mercedes. His daughter's name. Manufacturers across Europe and the United States are copying the layout. The word car starts meaning something different. Not a motorized carriage, a new kind of machine, built from the ground up. Spring, Vienna. Karl Landsteiner, a physician, publishes a short paper. He has discovered that human blood comes in 4 types. Before this, a blood transfusion was a gamble. Doctors had no idea why the same procedure saved one patient and killed the next. Landsteiner figured it out, and he didn't make a fuss about it. The paper is only a few pages long. Nobody pays much attention. In 1930, Landsteiner receives the Nobel Prize for it. By then, his discovery has already saved an uncountable number of lives. Summer, Boston. King Camp Gillette, a traveling salesman, files a patent application for a razor with a disposable blade. 3 years later, on November 15, 1904, the patent is granted. A razor with a disposable blade. The idea: you buy the handle once, the blade, you keep buying. First year on sale, 51 razors, 168 blades. He is not discouraged. He has understood something most businesses haven't yet. The money is not in the thing. The money is in the next one. September 6th, Buffalo, New York. President William McKinley is visiting the Pan American Exposition. He is shaking hands with the public. A man named Leon Czolgosz steps forward. A pistol hidden beneath a handkerchief. 2 shots. One misses, one hits the president. McKinley survives the attack. For 8 days, doctors try to save him. On September 14th, they fail. Theodore Roosevelt is 42 years old, the youngest president in American history. He doesn't wait to learn the job. He already has plans. December 10th, Stockholm, Sweden. The Nobel Prize is awarded for the first time. Alfred Nobel, inventor of dynamite, left his fortune behind to reward work that benefits humanity. Physics. Wilhelm Röntgen, X-rays. Medicine. Emil von Behring, a treatment for diphtheria. Peace. Henri Dunant, founder of the Red Cross. An unusual idea: reward knowledge, not power. December 12th, Newfoundland. Guglielmo Marconi is standing on a headland in Newfoundland. His team in southwestern England is sending a radio signal across the Atlantic. Many physicists doubt it can work. The Earth curves. The signal should disappear into space. Marconi listens. 3 clicks. Dot, dot, dot. The letter S. 3,500 kilometers. He writes it down, then asks for the signal again. 1901. At the time, it does not feel like the beginning of anything. It just feels like the world getting louder, faster, more connected, more dangerous. No one can see the full shape yet. That only comes later. For now, it is just the world changing.